Last Tuesday, the Centennial Marching Band competed in a pre-UIL Frisco ISD showcase at Ford Stadium. This was a practice for all of their upcoming competitions.
On Tuesday, October 4th, the Frisco High Schools got together at the Ford Center to kick off the first annual Frisco ISD Marching Band Showcase. Each high school got a chance to perform their competition marching shows for everyone who wanted to attend. This year, the Centennial Titan Band show is called Muse, which is based on movies with scores by composer Bernard Herrmann. The first movement consists of songs from The Naked and the Dead, along with Citizen Kane. The second movement is a song from Twisted Nerve, and the third movement is from Cape Fear and Psycho. Good luck to the Titan Band as they finish off their marching season.
Two weeks ago, we had our annual homecoming. This Diamonds and Pearls event encompassed a pep rally, a football game on Friday night, and of course, the dance on Saturday. Here are the highlights from this event.
On Friday, September 30th, CHS held their annual HOCO pep rally. Our homecoming court was announced, naming Rowan Fink as freshman prince, Grace Jackson as freshman princess, Matthew Green as sophomore prince, Holland Torres as sophomore princess, Brock Floyd as junior prince, and Tatum Stephens as junior princess. Furthermore, the pep rally concluded with a competitive toilet paper wrapping contest. Each grade level raced to wrap a teacher with 4 rolls of toilet paper. The sophomores ended up grasping the win thanks to the team of Josh Cody, Chandler Cure, and our sophomore representative, Mrs. Carol Gross. In addition, Centennial held their homecoming game against the Liberty Redhawks at the Ford Center. Despite a tough battle, Centennial lost, with Liberty beating them 44-35. Hunter Williams had an outstanding game, assisting the Titans with 3 touchdowns. Also, Brock Floyd played a good game, throwing 2 touchdown passes.
This one is losing miserably.
Throughout the busy night, we were able to get some insight into what homecoming means for different people.
Homecoming is just really a time to where you can just let all your stress out, get with your friends, dance a little bit, and eat snow cones that we got, and just get with friends, and yeah.
Well, homecoming's just a time where people can get together and have fun with their friends, and it's a day off from all the pressure of everyday school and everything.
One of the key aspects of having school spirit is making sure that everyone can come together in one place and feel accepted. Muthavir Mariah Malay shows us the importance of tolerance within our school community.
You may have noticed more and more posters around our campuses promoting new clubs such as the Gender Equality Club, the Multicultural Club, and the Gay Straight Alliance.
As our campus becomes increasingly diverse, it's important for us to learn and appreciate these different communities.
The definition of tolerance is the ability to tolerate something that you necessarily do not agree with.
Titans, this does not mean you have to agree with one's life choice or style, but that doesn't give anyone an excuse to bully someone for being who they are.
We have collected letters from Titans who are a part of the LGBT club, who have felt oppressed and cannot be themselves at a school, a place many consider a safe haven.
These are their stories.
I wish my peers knew that using slurs such as gay as an insult is more harmful than they think. I wish my peers would understand I am a human too. I have feelings and emotions just like you do. Hearing phrases like "that's so gay" is not funny to me. I wish my peers would understand this is not some choice I made. I was born this way. Why would we choose to be outcasts our entire lives? Why would we want this for ourselves?
I wish my peers knew that I'm not that different from them. that my sexuality is a defining aspect of my personality, but it does not define me. I wish my peers knew that my coming out to you shouldn't change how you view me or how you treat me. It should just mean that I trust you enough to show you who I really am, rather than hiding in the closet like I do with the rest of the world. I wish my peers knew how hard it is to hide from myself when I'm around people who I'm not out to yet. The type of horrible mind games I have to play, watching my every word, every expression, every reaction, everything because I'm afraid of what their reaction will be when they find out. I wish my peers know that just because I'm not that different from them doesn't make us the same.
I wish my peers would understand how painful it is to not be able to be yourself every day in class, hiding your thoughts and emotions out of fear of oppression. I wish my peers knew the stress I face trying to blend in with society. Don't change your conversation when I come around. I notice these things, and it hurts me. Don't preach your religious beliefs to me. I heard it plenty from my family. Don't be disgusted if you ever see an LGBTQ couple around the school. You don't see us complaining when we see heterosexual couples. Just treat us like any other person you know. Allow us to be ourselves.
These are just letters from a very small portion of the LGBT community. Imagine how many more feel this way.
Your action can strip someone's sense of identity and can make them uncomfortable in their own skin.
Everyone can be a part of the many clubs offered here at Centennial. One of these, HOSA, focuses on allowing students to get insight into the health science career. Here's Alyssa Harmon with more.
HOSA is one of the many clubs that helps give students an idea of various careers within the health field. To get a better idea of what the club does, I talked to a few HOSA officers for more information.
It's a nationwide organization for students who are interested in a career that's in the medical field, whether that's nursing or physician's assistant to becoming a cardiothoracic surgeon. It encompasses everything that's related to medicine, and it's for students who are either interested or want to be in the medical field in the future.
We try to grant them as much of an experience as we can, either by competitive events, interviews with professionals, when speaking to professionals and such. In competitive events, they prepare for a certain kind of health field, such as clinical aid or nursing or even a biomedical lab. And that gives them plenty of experience for the future. And whenever speakers come in, they try to answer as many questions as they can, give as much information as possible in order to articulate to the students whether or not such a career would fit them.
So because of HOSA and the health program that we have at our school, I'm actually interested in becoming a dermatologist. I did a whole research and presentation on it last year in health science, and through HOSA I'm able to see what it entails, what education I need, and what it actually means to be a dermatologist. So that's really helped me propel into that career that I really want to be in.
Well, one day I want to be an emergency room physician, and how this would help me along the way is that perhaps an emergency physician whose position I would like to be in the future would come in, speak to us, tell us about their experiences, how they got there, their education, so on and so forth. And that'll give me a good idea of where I want to go and how I will get there.
Reporting for Cen10 News, I'm Alyssa Harmon.
The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or the right to peacefully assemble. We went to the students to get their views on the recent protests within sporting events.
Protests are rarely met with open arms. The same can be said for Colin Kaepernick's protest of the national anthem. Ever since San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick chose in protest to sit and not place his hand across his heart during the national anthem in his preseason games, his protest has spread rapidly throughout the NFL, colleges, and high schools. Kaepernick is quoted saying, "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color." His act has gained national attention as well as praise and criticism. Since, he has modified his protest by taking a knee as opposed to sitting on the bench, in an attempt to be more respectful without sacrificing his message. We asked Centennial students their stance on Kaepernick's protest.
Well, Colin Kaepernick, he's my boy, but he started it, and, I just feel like he doesn't need to take it that far, I know you could protest, but you don't have to, disrespect the country.
I think it's a bit, honestly, I can see where they're coming from, and I can see why they're doing it, but I think it's not the right place or way to protest.
I feel like it's disrespectful just because the people that kind of like give their lives for this country and stuff like that, they kind of are the backstory of the national anthem. And so when people sit down or like don't participate in the national anthem, they're kind of not respecting the soldiers.
We interviewed Ms. Carlock for her opinion on the subject.
My reaction was that it was disrespectful. That when we are at a sporting event or wherever the national anthem is played, you stand out of respect for the other team. Even at the Olympics, you stand for the national anthem of other countries out of respect. So it just shows good sportsmanship that we're all here to play a game and exhibit good sportsmanship. I agree with his protest, that what he's protesting, but I don't think that's the way to go. He originally did that and it drew media attention to himself, which maybe was a good start, but now we need to take away from, he's got the media attention, let's take that media attention and turn it towards what he's working for.
In review, it seems most students stand somewhere in the middle of the two sides to this issue. We found it hard to find someone who didn't find the protest at least a little disrespectful, but at the same time, most think he has a good message. Reporting for Cen10 News, this is Michael Severance.
Thanks for watching this week's show. Don't forget, volleyball is hosting their Pink Out game tonight against Reedy at CHS at 5:30. Afterwards, be sure to head over to Memorial Stadium at 7 for the varsity football game, also against Reedy. Be sure to check out our website at www.cen10news.com and follow us on Twitter at Cen10News. Have a great weekend, Titans.